This episode is brought to you by Tapping Into Your Mojo, my 30-day course where you learn to reconnect to yourself and manifest your dream life using my 5 simple steps. This is my latest course and I am so proud of it. It is actually very popular right now and I am getting so much love from you guys about it. A little spoiler alert, you can rewrite your own story at any time. You can change the page, the chapter, and you can even change books or sections in the library if you wanted to. This is the course to help you do it, to let go of the stress and struggle and welcome in more fun and ease into your life. You're going to get clear on the life that you truly desire, the career, the health, the finances, the relationships. We get so specific, and then we show you how to bring that into reality using manifestation tips, mindset tips, daily rituals. And the best thing about this course is it's only $37. It's a one-time payment of $37. So grab yours. The link is in the show notes below, and you can send me a DM on Insta at Leslie and Co XO. You get so much value in this course. You get 5 training videos, guidebooks, and so much more. So don't wait. Get yours now and start tapping into your mojo. Hey, beautiful. Welcome to the Not Another Mom podcast. It's time to take that mom hat off because this is after hours and I'm making you off the clock. This podcast is here to help you know your worth because damn girl, you're a goddess who deserves to live the life of your dreams. I'm your host, Leslie Sprague, and we talk everything from manifesting to motherhood. Yes, those little monkeys will still creep in here or there. Spirituality to girl talk with your besties, and from business to finding that balance in life. I'm here to remind you that you are worth it. Life gets to be easy for you, and your dreams really can come true. So grab your favorite glass of wine, craft beer, or if you're a whiskey and diet kind of girl, grab that and let's get this show on the road. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Not Another Mom podcast. I'm your host, Leslie Sprague. So today I want to talk about what is mindset. Because you hear people talking about that a lot. I talk about it a lot, but maybe you're not 100% sure what exactly is mindset. So I thought I'd dive a little bit deeper and explain that for everybody. So mindset is your outlook towards life. And when we look at our mindset, there are many different areas of mindset. There are and many different viewpoints. The one that keeps popping in my head right now is we all know someone who is constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop. I myself have been guilty of this mindset, and it's very negative because in a way you're always waiting for something bad to happen to you. And our mind is such a powerful tool that we can, when we are aware of these things, some people aren't even aware that their thoughts can affect their life. And when you're constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop, for example, you're constantly looking for those bad experiences, those negative people to come into your life. Oh, well, what's going to happen to me next? And we are amazing manifestors. Whether you believe it or not, you manifest these things. And by constantly thinking that the other shoe is going to drop is a way of our thinking, and you can create more problems in your life. But then we all know somebody who is the ever optimistic, who always sees the bright side in things and is always like looking at the beauty and magnificence of life. These are kind of the polar opposites, and believe it or not, you can have both mindsets at the same time. Because maybe you have a really optimistic outlook in your career, but maybe in your health, you have that sort of waiting for the other shoe to drop mindset. And in a sense, they're kind of battling each other, because just because you have an optimistic mindset in your career doesn't mean that negative mindset of waiting for the shoe to drop isn't going to creep in. How we do anything is how we do everything. It shows up in all areas of your life. So when you are avoiding doing something, for example, let's say you are avoiding speaking your truth in your career. I guarantee if you look at your life enough, you can see this pattern in other areas of your life as well. Maybe you're not speaking your truth in your health. And maybe that is when somebody says something about your size or your body image, and they think it's being helpful. Like, maybe you need to like just exercise more or eat healthy. And they don't realize that that's not helpful to you. It actually makes you more ashamed of who you are. And they're probably just coming from a place, but they don't a place of love. I guess I should finish that sentence. But they don't understand how that affects you. And by speaking your truth, for example, by speaking up and say, you know what, actually, that really hurts me, it will bring awareness to them, but it allows you to speak your truth. And I forgot already the squirrel tangent that I just went down, but I know that I completely made my point. So, and it's when we look at all the areas of our life, our mindset is in all areas, obviously. But it influences everything. And when we get our mind to work for us, so bringing in that optimistic, viewing life through the magical glasses, that things get to be easy and more magical than you can ever imagine. When we switch those glasses, you get to experience life a whole different way. And that's why mindset is so, so important. I just had the like sort of imagery come into my mind as I'm speaking here, and I can imagine that it is like when you have a negative mindset or a negative outlook towards life. Oh, it must be nice for Sally over there. She gets everything that she ever wants. And our Jim Bob over there, he gets everything. Everything always works out for him. He must have a lucky horseshoe up his butt. Nothing ever works out for me. Everything's always hard. I never have enough time. That sort of thing. It's quite easy to go down that rabbit hole. I've been there. And finally, like, I had to snap myself out of it because it wasn't helping me. It was making me feel worse. And when we shift our mindset and our outlook on life, it's like when the person who is colorblind, I could never imagine not being able to see color in life. But I can imagine that it would be like those glasses that I've seen people on social media get that allows them the ability to see color. Not being able to see color, and I might be doing like a little bit extreme here because but imagine just seeing everything in black and white. And then when you change your focus, your view, your thoughts on life, it can be like putting on those glasses of allowing you to see color, those rose-colored glasses. It's just so much more magical. And like, I'm very fortunate I live in Canada, and you hear of lots of people, or I hear of lots of people who travel to Canada just to see the trees we have here and the magical colors that in the fall they turn to these bright reds, oranges, and yellows just before the leaves fall for the winter. And it is the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen. And quite often we can take that for granted when you see that every year. We don't realize the magic and the beauty that is already in our lives. So when we shift our focus, we tend to take those moments and breathe and just look at the beauty that is already in our lives, because I guarantee you, there is no magic. There is magic. I mean, there is magic in your life, even if you feel like there is nothing at the moment. What can you be grateful for right now? I guarantee there's something, whether you think it or not. Yeah, I think, what are you grateful for in your life? And when we start shifting our focus and realizing the amazing life we already have, life gets to be so much more fun. And that's what I want for you guys. I want to embrace the fun and the amazement and the magic. So we're just doing a quick little episode today, but I think it was deep and it had meaning, because sometimes we can go off, and especially me, I go off on these tangents, and it doesn't have to be long or drawn out to have a meaningful impact. That's the same with life too. So until next week, everybody, have an amazing week, and look for the magic in your day. Look for the magic in your week, in your hour, in your minute. Look for the magic, because when you find it, or when you see it, you'll begin to notice more. Have an amazing week, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. If you loved this episode, will you do me a favor and help spread the love? Go ahead and leave a 5-star review and share this episode on your Insta stories. If we aren't yet connected on Instagram, come follow me at Leslie & Co XO. And since everybody spells my name wrong, that's Lesley & Co XO. And leave me a line and say hi. Have an amazing day, beautiful, and we'll catch you next week.